They really acted like Brandon went from first to 16th. He went from first to second. Yo, the look is still the look, guys. They just don't want you to have big arms and look bulky. The look is still the same goddamn look. Yo, these people trying to say the look changing in men's physique because Banks won, right? These niggas is acting like B dropped to 16th place. And it be these same niggas that they was in 16th place. But the look changing to what they look like. Then they want to bring up Kyron going to Classic. Yo, Kyron got 6th place, guys. All these little niggas think the look changing to what they look like. But they was all in last place. Shit, I ain't even look my best and I slid in 10th with the flu. With the flu. The look ain't changing, yo. The look ain't changing, yo. These guys say anything, man. Right? Also, last time I forgot, Banks is one of the biggest niggas in the division. So I don't understand how the look is changing to 170 pounds. They really acted like Brandon went from first to 16th. He went from first to second. Yo, the look is still the look, guys. They just don't want you to have big arms and look bulky. The look is still the same goddamn look. Like, you know when you're over muscular for the division? No. Brandon is not over muscular for the division. He would have dropped further than second, yo. I swear. Yo, niggas just say anything to try to make the standard or the narrative fit them. And I get it, niggas jump on bandwagons and shit, man. But the bandwagon's full now, man. Try to jog behind that shit, y'all. Like, this shit is wild, bro. Whatever, though. My bad. Where the fuck are my manners, yo? Merry Christmas, everybody. I forgot to say that, yo. I hope everybody having a happy holidays and shit. You know what I mean? I already ate twice today. I had to take a little intermission. But yeah, guys. And yo, like, Banks over there blocking everybody. I swear, yo, nigga even blocked me. Yo, just because someone's saying they thought Brandon should have won doesn't mean I'm trying to get at you, bro. You don't need to block me. I'm pretty sure after the Olympia last year, I told you that you should have won. So now that I just flip-flopped what I said, now his butt hurt? Yo, if you ask me, that's some little bitch shit, bro. Like, for real. Because, yeah, last year, I remember, Banks, I told you should have won last year, bro. So now that it's flip-flopped, I'm talking shit, and you gotta block me? Whatever. Yo, it's easy to make an Olympia too, y'all. It ain't easy to make 8 in a row.
Andre Ferguson is speaking his mind. Over the weekend, over Christmas break, over the last 7 days that I was gone, I had so many people tagging me in Andre Ferguson's story. This is a story of Andre Ferguson on his Instagram and enjoying, it smells like some really nice marijuana, and speaking his mind and how he feels about the Olympia and the placings and how everyone's thinking, how the standard's changing. I want to break down a few things that Andre Ferguson is saying in this. And by the way, welcome back to the damn channel, baby. So good to see all of you here. Andre says people are saying the men's physique look has changed because Erin Banks won. I agree with Andre in the fact that we both don't think the standard has changed. I think the standard for men's physique is still the same. I think the judges don't want giant arms and they don't want a big, giant, bulky ass physique, right? They want that men's physique type of look. I don't think the standard has changed. I agree with Andre there. Andre says that's why people think Kyron Holden is going to Classic. I don't think Kyron Holden is going to Classic because the standard has changed. I think Kyron Holden is going to Classic because it's the right move for him to do. I have a whole segment on Kyron later in this video. We will get to that. Andre Ferguson also says that Banks is one of the biggest men's physique pros. Boys, I have seen Erin Banks and talked to Erin Banks in person on multiple occasions in different states, if that even matters, right? Erin Banks is huge, right? He's about 6'1". He puts the shoes on. He's about 6'2". And at 6'2", he's filling out that whole frame. Long arms, just an insane frame, boys. And he fills it out. Banks is undoubtedly one of the biggest men's physique Olympians, pros in the league, period. Andre Ferguson says, the look is still the look. They don't want the arms big and bulky. Like I just said, guys, the judges still want that same look that we're seeing. They still love Brandon's look. They just don't want giant arms that leaves the physique unbalanced. And they don't want a giant bulky physique where the waist is you got a size 36 waist, right? They don't want that for men's physique. If that's the case, maybe it's time for you to go to Classic. Andre Ferguson also says Brandon is not too big for the division. He would have dropped further than second. This is very interesting. A lot of people are saying Brandon Hendrickson is too big for men's physique. Brandon is not too big for men's physique. If he was, and I agree with Andre here again, if Brandon Hendrickson was way too big for men's physique and the judges thought that, they would have moved him further from second and made a point and told him after the Olympia, hey, you're too big. You need to go to Classic. Brandon Hendrickson is not too big for men's physique whatsoever. He has the perfect physique for men's physique. He will be back next year competing for that Olympia title, trying to tie Jeremy Buendia's fourth. Andre Ferguson also says Banks is blocking everyone. And that is true. Banks is currently blocking everyone. From me, my girlfriend, Andre Ferguson, anyone on Instagram that critiques his physique at all. If you're not literally sucking his own dick, he's going to block you. He even blocked my damn dog. Andre Ferguson also says he told Banks he should have won last year. This is something that I didn't know. So Andre Ferguson last year after Olympia apparently goes up to Erin Banks and tells him that you should have won the 2021 Olympia and beat Brandon Hendrickson. But because this year Andre Ferguson had that flip-flop, changed that narrative to Brandon should have beat you and Erin, you shouldn't have won, Erin Banks has blocked Andre Ferguson. And Andre's clearly upset, man. He's clearly upset that just because he's speaking his mind and letting the world know that Brandon Hendrickson should have beat Erin Banks this year, not last year, but this year, Erin Banks blocked them. I'm really curious though, what do you guys think of this story from Andre Ferguson? This was like 3 minutes long. Again, I had so many of you guys tagging me in this. And I told you guys I wasn't going to talk about the Erin Banks drama or anything like that. But this isn't really drama. This is one of the highest ranking, one of the best to ever do it, men's physique pros in the league, Andre Ferguson, speaking his mind on a very important subject because this is our new Mr. Olympia, Erin Banks. This is our representative of the sport. And a lot of men's physique Olympians need to have their 2 cents heard. And what a better way to do it than have all you guys on the channel hear that. This was bittersweet to me, man. Finding out this over the weekend, this was bittersweet. I have been a fan of Kyron Holden in the men's physique division for so damn long. I had him gunning and knocking on that Mr. Olympia door over the last few years. Just a little bit of a recap if you've been hiding under a rock. Kyron Holden has been top 3 2019, 2020, 2021. He dropped to 4th. And in 2022, we saw him get 6th place. And out of nowhere, I see an announcement on Instagram that Kyron Holden, one of the best to ever do it, a guy who's beaten Brandon Hendrickson, a guy who's beaten Erin Banks, a guy who's beaten Andre Ferguson, is now switching over to the Classic Physique division. And honestly, this is some exciting damn stuff. And I pulled up probably the last time we'll ever see Kyron Holden in the men's physique shorts at the Olympia. And it's just an epic shot. A 6-time Olympian in the men's physique division, an 11-time IFBB Pro champion, and of course, a certified yoga instructor. Kyron Holden will no longer be competing in the men's physique division, and he is going to compete in the Classic Physique division. I'm telling you right now, he will be qualified for the 2023 Classic Physique Olympia. Another notable name who made this transition a few years back, if you guys remember, Logan Franklin was a top-tier Olympian in the men's physique league. In the IFBB league, Logan Franklin had a gnarly physique in men's physique. And if you look at his lower half, you can see those shorts getting stretched out by his giant legs. Logan was a men's physique pro, and I remember watching him throughout the years. He always trained his legs just as hard as he trained his upper body, if not harder. So the transition for Logan was very, very successful. If you're a men's physique pro, if you're a men's physique athlete, and you're not crushing legs just as much as you're crushing upper body, what are you doing? There is no weight cap in men's physique. You're doing yourself a disfavor if you're not training your legs. There are so many benefits to crushing your legs once or twice a week. You've got to do it. Logan Franklin, this was him at the Texas Pro, actually got 2nd place here. But again, a wonderful physique on Logan, who made the transition from men's physique to classic physique. He is Olympian in men's physique, and he's Olympian in classic. Another guy that comes to mind, Hun, you remember this name? Who's this guy? Two-time Tommy Clark. Tommy Clark. We saw Tommy Clark in Salt Lake City, Utah, a couple years ago at the Wasatch Warrior, competing in men's physique. I think he got like 11th or 12th place. Really nice physique, but again, Tommy Clark is one of those guys who listened to his body, probably listened to the judges and said, hey, I can keep growing. You know, maybe my physique isn't perfect for men's physique. Maybe I need to switch to classic. Well, the rest is history. This is another guy, another men's physique pro who then switched to classic, who I believe has been competing at the Olympia now for 2 years in a row because of the switch, which is just incredible. Now, this is one that a lot of people might not know. This is Stanimal Delango, an IFBB pro. Freaking love Stanimal. He reached out to me after the Olympia and said he loved that video I did, that 56-minute video. He said he loved it and he agreed with it 1,000%. It was just cool to hear that from a guy, I definitely look up to. So Stan started in men's physique. I remember when he started there. Moved to classic physique, put on a way more size, right? Way more size. And now Stan is one of the only men's physique pros to start in men's physique, go to classic physique, and now he's an open pro. He's an open bodybuilder. So that's just an insane muscle development from Stan. And then, of course, I'm not going to forget about one of the OGs, one of the GOATs, one of the guys that has been in the league since I was born, it feels like, man. Sadiq Hadzovic is a guy who was very successful in men's physique. Runner-up to the men's physique Mr. Olympia multiple times. And then we saw him go to classic. This was crazy. I think I was watching a lot of Nick Strength and Power back in the day when this was happening, when Sadiq, it was like 2017, 2016, Sadiq Hadzovic was making that transition from men's physique to classic physique, and he was a very successful classic physique Olympian. I think he got 10th, and then he got like 7th. And then in 2022, we saw him return to the stage and win the Pittsburgh Pro. Sadly, we saw him pull out of Olympia due to health reasons about a week before. But Sadiq is another guy who's just made an awesome living, moving from men's physique to classic physique back to men's physique. Very interesting. And then it's this guy's turn. And this is just crazy. It's insane because I'm telling you guys right now, Kyron Holden will be a very successful classic physique pro, but not just a classic physique pro. I'm telling you, he will be an Olympian next year. Why do I say that? Why do I think Kyron Holden is going to be a top tier classic physique Olympian one day? Because he already looks like he has a classic physique body. This guy has a very balanced physique. He's been training legs. Again, that is the main difference if you're going to be successful in men's physique and then transition to classic. I almost feel bad for Andre Dayu. His legs are lagging so far behind that upper body, it's going to be hard to balance that out, you know? But with Kyron, he's been training legs. He does have a really nice shape. He does have that thickness and that density that will transition very well over to classic physique. And one more time, I got to show you guys this. A lot of you probably haven't seen this. This is off his lovely girlfriend's profile, Melina, excuse me if I mispronounced that. This is him at the Mr. Olympia just a week ago, about a week and a half ago on that stage, the very last time we're going to see this physique on stage as a men's physique pro. Kyron is probably going to be the reason. I'll just tell you guys right now, Kyron is the reason I will be covering classic next year. I wasn't going to do it because of Dayu. In 2021, I covered it a lot of Breon, a lot of Ramon, a lot of Bumstead, a lot of Urs. You guys seem to like it. I wasn't going to do it anymore in 2022, 2023, but finding out that Kyron Holden is switched to classic physique, boys, I am going to cover classic because of that guy right there. Now, what did the 2022 Olympia create? Yes, there was controversy. Yes, there was drama. Yes, there was a lot of decision-making that a lot of people didn't agree with, but what it really created was a lot of hype, honestly, for the 2023 season. You guys are looking at number 1 and number 2 in the world. You have Erin Banks with an incredible frame, super tall physique, one of the tallest Mr. Olympias probably ever in men's physique next to Raymond Edmonds. And then you have Brandon Hendrickson, who has an Arnold Classic title, just like Banks, but Brandon Hendrickson has 3 men's physique titles. And now the rivalry has begun. The rivalry of men's physique is stronger than ever. Stronger than ever. Before it was Brandon Hendrickson and Jeremy Buendia. Now it's Brandon Hendrickson, Erin Banks, and Jeremy Buendia. Now we have 3 guys gunning for that title, boys. And yes, this segment is about our boy, Jeremy Buendia. He says, my shape is coming back, man. This is a recent post, a recent video, Jeremy Buendia, and he looks awesome. I'm kind of worried about Jeremy, though. Jeremy's a guy that has giant arms. Are they not going to like how big Jeremy has gotten? Because if you look back at Jeremy Buendia in 2018 compared to now, Jeremy looks like he's put on like 20 pounds. It's probably not 20 pounds of muscle, but golly, it sure looks like it. He says, my physique is a lot more mature than it was 4 to 5 years ago. Like 4 or 5 goddamn years ago? And he's only kept working. I mean, you guys remember his insane surgery on his pec tear. You guys remember his injuries that he's had. He's had a hard time being healthy, but with the help of Transcend and his effort to keep himself healthy and train smart, we're going to see this physique compete at the Mr. Olympia in 2023. And I'd be so stoked if he hopped in his show before then. Could you imagine seeing Jeremy Buendia at the Arnold Classic? Come on. Jeremy's going to do very, 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 very well at the 2023 Olympia. There's been so many people that have doubted him over the last couple of years. He's always kind of hinted a comeback, and people never thought he was going to actually come back. Jeremy Buendia is coming back. I'm telling you that right now. He's coming back, and it's going to be just the most epic 2023 season to cover ever. And what he did with Joven was amazing. And I want to read this off. He says, this is just the beginning for Joven Sagaban. Next year, we will see Joven and we will see Jeremy Buendia on the same stage competing. I guarantee you, boys, it'll probably be the Olympia. He says Joven made his Olympia debut at the biggest men's physique Olympia ever, taking top 20 out of 68 of the best men's physique competitors in the world. It makes me really proud because I was there from the beginning, and I know how hard he had to work and the obstacles he had to overcome to make this happen. I'm proud of Joven Sagabayan and how he represented the Filipinos at the largest bodybuilding event in the world. Joven proved he belongs on that stage with the best. I know his work ethic and his drive, and he will be back better. Jeremy Buendia is going to be back better, and he's bringing his young prodigy Vinsthetics, Joven Sagaban, Jeremy Buendia 2.0. A lot of people have been wondering, though, like, hey, man, if Jeremy Buendia is coming back to men's physique, it only makes sense for Jeremy Buendia to team up with the guy, his coach, Hani Rambod, that has given him 4 Olympia titles, or that has helped him, guide him, mentored him, coached him into winning 4 Olympia titles. But the thing is, boys, he will not be with Hani Rambod this time around. This time around, Jeremy Buendia is going to be with Waddy Watt. And I had to do a little bit of research. So I'm going to show you guys right now. Waddy Watt, he says he's coached over 100 IFBB Pro athletes. That's a lot. He says 18 Olympians. And he's a contest and transformation and training coach. So Jeremy Buendia has hired a new coach for the 2023 season. They've already been working together. This is not a new thing. They've been working together, I want to say, for a few weeks or a few months. And this is just damn interesting. His coach says, this past week, putting in the work, the journey is long and arduous, but welcomed. Invite the pain and get comfortable being very uncomfortable. And Jeremy Buendia comments down below. He says, unfinished business. A lot of people thought Jeremy Buendia coming back to the Men's Physique League would team up with Hani Rambod. I don't think their falling out was a very good one. I don't think they've rebuilt that friendship yet or that relationship. So Jeremy Buendia has moved on and found another coach. And this, again, just makes me so excited. You're watching 2018 Men's Physique Mr. Olympia. Jeremy Buendia probably knew at this point that Brandon Hendrickson was going to win this. Jeremy came in off. I believe he spilled over, just didn't nail his peak, and this was the best we ever saw Brandon Hendrickson. And a lot of people don't know this, but they didn't get along very much back in the day, and it seems like now they've gotten along more than ever now that Banks have stepped in. It's almost like Brandon Hendrickson and Jeremy Buendia are fighting to take down Erin Banks. Boys, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button because the 2023 season is going to be off the charts. It's going to be off the charts, boys. I thought last year was exciting. Having Erin Banks trying to take down Brandon again. Knowing Jeremy Buendia will come back in a year maybe. Having Joven Sagaban in there. Sagaban. But now 2023 is just getting crazy. Let's see the criteria from the head judge of the IFBB Pro League for the men's physique division. Judges Corner, men's physique. Hi, my name is Steve Weinberger. I'm an NPC national judge and an IFBB pro judge, and I'm here to discuss men's physique and what we're looking for, how the men should pose, so on and so forth. What we're looking for is a body you would see unlike on like men's physique or men's fitness, a body you would see on the beach that you would want to obtain as a bodybuilder, but as a regular fitness type guy that would just like to go to the gym and just do regular workouts through his cardio. He doesn't want 20-inch arms. He doesn't want to have 30-inch thighs, but he wants to have a muscular physique. That's what we're looking for. And as far as the look, that's what we're looking for. It's just a symmetrical physique, just like it would be saying like a bodybuilder. We want their chest and shoulders and their arms to match up with their back and everything else as far as conditioning. Conditioning is important, but we don't want them shredded like a bodybuilder. We want them in condition. We want to see cuts. We want to see very good abdominals and a very good back definition. The legs are covered with board shorts, so it really doesn't matter. Caps should look good. Presentation is very important. Some guys come out and they feel they need to present themselves like in a swinging motion. And it's best to just come out and stand straight, show your body, judge little, face the curtain, just face the curtain. It's always best have your stomach in and your back out, but not like a bodybuilder. This is so interesting. This is from 9 years ago. He says a nice little V-taper, and that's really it. It's very simple. Do you think the men's physique Olympians that you saw this year is just your regular guy at the gym or on the beach with a nice V-taper? No. It's time the IFBB, Steve Weinberger, it would be really nice to have an update of what exactly the standard is. I know later today, the Olympia TV is going live and there's some very notable names that are going on there, but I want to hear it from Steve himself, what exactly they're looking for men's physique. I don't think the standard has changed. I still think the standard is what it is, right? They just don't want giant arms. If you have ginormous arms and they are disproportionate to your body, you're going to struggle. You're going to have, you're going to need time to work on balancing out your physique. They don't want giant guys in men's physique. If you're a huge ass dude, a bulky ass dude, a wider waist, men's physique probably isn't for you. You will not go far in men's physique if you don't have a small waist, because all these guys have small waists, or at least they started out having small waists. 2023 is going to be crazy, boys. Please stay updated. Make sure you subscribe. If you are interested in coaching and having someone guide you to the results that you want, if you've always thought your physique could be better, I would love to coach you. I put a description link down below. You can click on that. You can go on my Instagram, click on the story highlight, fill out that application. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to listen to what your goals are with your physique. This is not contest prep. This is just lifestyle. This is stuff that I'm into, staying healthy and lean and building muscle all year fucking round. If that sounds like you, I would love to help you, boys. I'm going to get out of here. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. It's so good to be back on the channel. I was looking at like some of the numbers. I haven't looked at them in a few days, and you guys have just been going crazy. I cannot believe we're almost at 30,000 subscribers. My last channel in 2 fucking years had 17K. So the fact in literally 2 months, we're almost at 30,000. All I can say is thank you, and I love you guys so much. Your support means everything to me. This 2023 season is going to be fucking crazy. I'm going to be spitting out content like you've never seen it before. If you're new, DM me on Instagram. Again, if you want to sign up for coaching, click that story link. Go ahead and apply. Description link down below, or just DM me. I love you, boys, and I'll see you soon. Good to be back, baby.